Let's go, motherfucker.
Yo, what is up, people? It's your boy Trey Money's here. So I decided to try my luck and see how close to the profit target I could get. As being honest with myself, I realized that on any other normal working day, on any other normal working week or month, I never would have traded on the Friday. Friday is just the day that I don't trade at all because, of course, I'm in office on a Friday. So using the current profit I'm in, I can take the risk of 2 trades and still leave me with enough profit to get a free retry. And by now, I'm sure you guys have seen my previous video on the new prop firm I'm in association with, Bespoke funding program. So when the time comes, I'll be doing the challenge with them just to utilize that no time limit rule they have, because right now it's perfect for me as a trader. Like I mentioned, Monday to Wednesday are the days I can trade from start to finish on the charts. Thursday's a bit 50-50 where I just get the first 2 to 3 hours of the morning to trade, and Friday, like I mentioned, is just a day that I cannot trade at all. So I'll be making sure that I utilize bespoke funding programs no limit rule to make sure that I can get to the end of the road, because of course with the no time limit, there's no FOMO, there's no pressure, there's no getting upset. You can hold trades a little bit longer than you normally would, of course, because that's one of their rules. And of course you can hold the trade over the weekend as well. And like I mentioned in that video as well, their spreads are very, very good as well. So that's something I'll be very keen to use in the future. Just right now, I'm going to try and make the most of what I currently have at the moment with my Forex funds with my current account, and see where I get. Of course, with a retry, if I end up passing, then happy days. I'll still be at some point using that account with Bespoke just to see, not even just to see, because of course the no time limit rule is perfect for me. But one thing that's very important for me moving forward is just to make sure that with the changes that I mentioned in the last, or not in the last, in this current challenge where I use limit orders or rejection, I'm going to stick to the one and stick to that through the entire challenge. One thing that I hate, one thing that is a big pet peeve of me, of myself, on myself, is that I always somehow seem to find some sort of fault or something to change whilst I'm in the challenge, which clearly signifies to myself that I wasn't ready. So next time round on this retry, I will not be changing anything. What you see is what you get. What I will do, what I did towards the end of this challenge is what I'll be continuing to use until I make improvements to get even better. But that's the whole point of a challenge. The challenge is there to challenge you, to improve yourself, improve your psychology. One thing that I can confirm is that my psychology is definitely improved. I definitely don't have FOMO. I definitely won't have FOMO when I'm doing the no time limit challenge. And I don't have a fear of loss anymore. That's something that I lost a long time ago when I was trading on my personal account. Realizing that the charts are the charts. Once you're in a trade, there's nothing you can do about it. What you have to realize is just let your edge play out. And of course, if you're trading SMC, one massive benefit of trading SMC is your win rate is going to be low, but your risk reward, if you are tailoring it right into the right direction, you are going to be profitable overall over the month. Hence, that's one of the reasons why I decided to take my Forex funds, because of course you get an extension, you don't have to force it, and of course with the new prop firm that we're working with, there's no time limit. So either way, it's a win-win. So other than that, let's jump into the charts and see what we get.
Time limit.
So on the M15 time frame, we are currently bearish, looking to take some shorts down. We had our break of structure, we had our liquidity sweep and our inducement, and so this over here became our decisional order book. But as you can see, price failed, and then we had our extreme supply zone that we can take shorts from. In here, we also had M15 and M5 structure that we could have traded up to the supply zone. So this on M15 being our internal structure, we had a POI zone right here, which unfortunately I never managed to get an entry in to take long to the supply zone. So over here I marked it off so we can have a look at that. So we had our change of character, we had our inducement, and then our zone down here. There are a few people in the community that did enter this trade, so they entered it off of a single candle order block. I personally don't like these kind of entries, only because I want a little bit more confirmation. I'm a little bit more conservative with my trades. But price then eventually tapped into our supply zone, giving us a FU candle sweep of liquidity towards the left, giving us our change of character. And from that, we actually then had inducement form on that bit of candle, on that bit of price action, giving us our first zone to take shorts from. Unfortunately, I got taken out before I could have gone break even on this low here. But then price continued to mitigate deeper into our supply zone, giving us essentially the same thing, where the previous high is taken by a wick, giving us our change of character. And I've marked here just to clarify things. So we had our inducement taken over here. The price went up, pulled down with this wick because it's a buying candle, and then progressed onwards. So this structural point right here was our inducement, giving us our POI. And as you can see, price actually missed me again by 0.6, quite a substantial amount to be fair. Gave us a break of structure, and now price is progressing downwards. So at the moment, what I'm looking for on the M5, we can actually see that M5 inducement has just been taken. Where are we? There we go. M5 inducement has just been taken, and price is now currently sitting on our decisional order block. So we can actually look at this zone to try and take longs, probably deep into the supply, because I don't think the supply is mitigated 50%, is it? No, it's not. So probably price could potentially come a little bit deeper into the supply and give us another short entry. Right now, this is our decisional order block on the M5 that we're looking to take a long from, and then this is going to be our extreme M5 that we're looking to take a long from as well. So at the moment, these two zones are where I'm looking to take a long if the opportunity arises. Alternatively, if we get a deeper mitigation into here, because we're not fully 50% mitigated of the supply zone, we could potentially get another short to come back down into a deeper level, or actually take the M15 low completely, which is all the way down here.
2 hours later.
Price actually did what we expected it to do. So we hit the M15, we had a deeper mitigation of that zone, and then we had our favorite change of character with our inducement. So we can see again our FU candle right here. Looks beautiful on the M15 time frame. We've also, excuse me, we've also had the exact same thing on the M15 time frame, and same story on the 5-minute time frame. So I was very, 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 very happy to take the short from here. However, I actually wasn't paying attention. And price, I took the sell entry right about here, and as soon as price took this low, I went break even. So right now, I actually still could get entry. I'm gonna see what happens and see if there is a chance to get an entry again, and just see if I can take it lower. But this is a beautiful entry. I definitely do think this is gonna start to melt off.